What's up, everybody? I think we're live now. Let's go. Welcome back, everybody. All right. It's been a minute since we had kind of a rough start, so I don't know what was going on, but the computers were not computing, so I had to get up. As soon as I get up and walk over to it, it was like it started doing. It was like, okay, all right, I will live stream. So yeah, that's okay. Welcome, everybody. I'm Kalani. This is Tuesday Museday, courtesy of World Drum Club and the people who support it. Welcome. Alex is here nice and early. And Roseanne, welcome. Roseanne, who just got a couple new whips. See, I'm up on the latest news. Bill, hello. Bill Bradley is here. Charlie's here. And I'm here. And Lacey is here. Welcome. Christina. Awesome. Cornelius. All right. I think we're all caught up now. I hope the sound is okay. I've got a couple new pieces of gear. I just got these headphones. I'm super excited about them. So I decided I'd try them out. And I have to be honest, you guys. Let me turn down the cacophony for a second. Oh, I was busy today. First of all, I woke up late because it was just too early to get up. And so I got up late. I got up at 9, but because of the time change, they say it's 10. The clock said it was 10, but it was really 9 from last week. Anyway, I got up late, and then I was working on my Corvette today, and I was excited. I just posted a video because I got the engine fired up, and that was a major thing. We're also doing taxes, so I'm trying to get that done. Blah 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 blah. I set up. I was cleaning out my studio. I'm trying to do a lot, and I got everything just set up, like literally like 5 minutes before I went live. And then I realized that, I had picked a theme. I haven't like practiced anything. I just got these out, the Joya tubes, which I'm hoping I can incorporate today at some point. But yeah, I admit I was a little behind. I was a little behind the 8 ball. Is that what they say? But it's all good. That's why we're doing this, so we can stay in the moment and we can be live at 5. All right. Yes. So Cornelius, to answer your question, yes, these are the Biodynamic 770s. And I just got them like yesterday, and I'm checking them out. They sound great so far. At least they're working. And in the live looping, I'll just give you a little technical thing. One of the things I like about these is these are they're completely closed. And so they don't have as much bleed out, right? They don't bleed into the mics as much when you're recording or live looping. So that's good. So I can have a lot more sound in my headphones so I can hear what I'm doing. And then it doesn't go back into the mics, because occasionally, you'll hear like something that I've already recorded and it'll go back into another track, which is weird. So yeah, you guys, awesome. We're here. I hope you guys are well. Let's keep grooving a little bit, and we'll talk in a minute. Today's theme is Samba. Just trying to get in the spirit. Okay. All right. Welcome. And thank you. You guys, thanks for the super chat, Tom and Norman. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support, you guys. Let's see. Let me try to catch up on some of the chat. And I think we are we on Facebook? I think we are. Are we on Facebook? Can somebody who's watching on Facebook say, yes, I see you on Facebook? I am trying to double stream here. I think it's working. Maybe that's part of the reason it wasn't starting. The Corvette started today. The live stream didn't. Maybe that was part of the reason. I don't know. I feel like every time I have to set it up, like it doesn't remember that I set it to stream on Facebook. And that's something I need to work on, because then, like last week, I don't think it streamed to Facebook, even though the week before, or a couple weeks before, I know I had it set to stream on Facebook. So it's not remembering the settings. Don't you hate that? It's all right. I am a human, and I can fix it. Remember? All right. How's everybody doing? I think we should know. Could you guys put in there, if you want, put where you are right now, like where, like a city or country or whatever. I'm just curious, because I think we have people, we have international guests, and we have North America represented. I'm just curious. And Roseanne said, "Yeah, I don't think it's streaming on Facebook." Okay, that's okay. They're missing out. I did post it over there, so also kind of last minute. All right, what should we do today? Oh, you know what? I don't even. Oh my God, I'm so ill prepared. Sorry, you guys. I'm looking around for something. Yeah, Tom's in Ohio. I know Tom is in Ohio and doing drums and percussion and making Native American style flutes. All right. Okay, I think I got it. This should be a fun one. All right, let's do this. Guess the sound. Okay. All right, you guys ready? All right, Catskill, New York, RJ. Welcome, RJ. North Carolina. All right. See, we're all over the place, you guys. Norman, you're in Beijing. All right, very cool. I've been there quite a few times. Amazing city. All right, Christina's in Cali. Okay. I'm too old to call it Cali. I would sometimes, but I don't know. I think I'm too old for that. Cornelius, where did you say you are? You say, I wish I was in SoCal. Where are you? Did you put it? I don't see it. Yeah, well, now's the season, you guys. Now is the season to be in SoCal. It was like a beautiful day today. You could actually breathe the air and without seeing it. And nothing was on fire, as far as I know. Nothing was earthquaking. So it was a good day. We consider that a win. Yeah. All right, here we go. Enough chatting. You guys will get this in a second. What is this? All right, and Charlie's in New Brunswick. All right. And Ottawa, Ottawa, Iowa. Ottawa, Iowa. That's kind of a mouthful. All right, well, welcome, Bill. I'm still saying, I got too many W's happening. Springdale, Arkansas. All right, Cornelius. Oh, all right, Arkansas. Well, yeah. I haven't spent a lot of time in Arkansas. I do have some friends out there, though. And Cornelius, are they the money balls or something else? Is that what we were calling them? Cornelius, you're the closest, but I think we're missing a K. Hey, mini K. Yes. Very good. Yes, the monkey balls. Well, that's actually not the official term. That's our term. That's what we call them. Oops. That's not it. Sorry, I hit the wrong button again. Yeah, it's just these things. Let me focus them. Let's see. Focus the camera. Hold on. Yeah, these things, which are, does anybody know? Oh, thank you, Norm, for the tip again. Super chat. I appreciate that. These are, what do you call these things anyway? I learned that you want to do like a finger, you want to roll them around like that without using your thumb. I guess if you use your thumb, it's somehow breaking the rules. I don't know. You do this, and then you go the other way. I don't know. These are actually pretty light compared to some of the other ones that are out there. I have some silver, those silver ones that are heavy. These are actually pretty light. But aren't they nice? They have these chimes. So Cornelius, you win today. You get all the points. How many points? How many points do you want? You could choose, because there it's all the same amount. But if you want to just have a number on paper, to impress your friends, then you can have that today. All right, yeah. So these are, I really do like these. I mean, the reason I bought them is because of the chime sound. I don't necessarily need to have these things. I think they're sort of thin, and I don't remember where I got them. Oh, is that Charlie saying? Bowding? Bowding? Is that what they're called? Bowding balls? They kind of have. Cornelius. Oh my goodness. All right. How many is that? I can't even tell. That's like a billion. Is that I guess that's no, that's not, like 100 trillion. Is that what that is? Many. Okay. The most. Let's just put it that way. All right. You got it. Because next week it's all reset, Every week it resets. Points do not carry over. They are non-transferable. All right. So, yeah. Are we saying yes? We think it is Bowding. Maybe somebody could look that up. Not me. I have other things to do. All right. So let me talk to you a second about the Joya tubes and some of the challenges with playing them. Maybe we can do a mini lesson. So these are the Joya tubes, and these are made by my buddy Rick Kramer, and he's out in St. Louis. Let me go to this shot. I think that might be better. So you play him with this paddle. He's got this specially designed paddle, and let me make sure it's in focus. It's got like a neoprene, really thick neoprene, like a 12 mil or something, and you just thwack it, which is the technical term. And I find it to be easy and also tricky at the same time, because it's pretty easy to play, It's easy to play one note. It's not hard to play the instrument, but to get it consistent as you're playing it, up and down, I think takes a little bit of practice. And I find that playing it a tiny bit off center, like just about like that, like so you get a little crescent like the moon last night. Did you guys see the moon last night? It might be. Is it coming in or going out? I think it was hard to tell because it was perfectly like a bowl in the sky. So I don't know if it's coming or going. But if it's coming in, you can see it tonight, and it'll be a crescent, a little tiny crescent. Last night was a sliver. So I'm saying if you do a sliver moon strike, you hear that? That I think is better than doing like a full moon or new moon strike. I'm sticking with the moon. Because if you do it like 100% on, then somehow it kind of gets more air pressure in there, and it kind of goes whack a little bit. It's got this guy bop, bop, bop. You get more air pressure. And but if you do it a little off, which is good news for us, right? Because that's probably what we're going to be anyway. So it's an instrument that lends itself to approximation, which is awesome. All right, so you know, I tried to incorporate these into the track a little bit here. It sounded like I was trying to play Twinkle Twinkle. But that is something I like to do with these. And this is not the bass set. I actually have the bass set out in the other room, which maybe I'll bring in next week or the week after. So they work. You can play them with two mallets. I kind of wanted to limit myself to one because one is enough sometimes. Also, I'll just show you guys real quick. These have the note names, note letters names on them, so you can turn them so you can see the note names. And of course, these are all color-coded with the same system that my other buddy, Craig Ramsell, who is the creator of Boomwhacker percussion tubes, he created the Chroma Note, or he named it the Chroma Note system. I think he actually was the first person to assign those specific colors of the rainbow to the note, the specific notes like C, D, E. Are you guys familiar with that? So, you know, you can see this C. So C is red, and then we have kind of a fuchsia pink for B, and then A is purple. G is green, conveniently. F is like a lime color, and then E is yellow. D is orange. And then back to C. And then the accidentals up here, I'm not sure why he chose these colors, but I'm sure he has his own reason. I think maybe these don't need to be in the rainbow colors. And it might be because I don't even know. You've got A sharp or B flat is white, and then D sharp, E flat is white, and then F sharp and G sharp are tan or beige. And C sharp, which you guys can't see, is down here, and that is also tan or beige. So I'm not sure why that's like that, but Craig invented the Chroma Note system, and now we have so many instruments that use or incorporate the Chroma Note system. So anyway, I'm just giving a little bit of background and history on it, just in case you're wondering what's with the colors. But some people use the color system for notation, and they'll actually, like in elementary school or even wherever, it doesn't matter. But if people don't necessarily read music notation on the staff, you could just say red, red, lime, green, right? So, and then that's what you play. So it's literally like playing just by color, which, for some people I think could be a great tool, a great thing they can use to access music. All right. Is there anything I need to know or do or answer? Any questions in the chat? I'm trying to keep up. All right. I do want to mention that the samba theme, I was playing today, and there's a couple things I want to tell you guys. One is we just had our masterclass on Sunday with Robert Wallace from Total Rhythm, totalrhythm.com, and he was great. Unfortunately, the internet wasn't cooperating with us. It did not like us on that day. So we couldn't do the live Zoom session, but he recorded the whole master class on his computer at home, and then he sent me the file, and I just posted that to our Patreon. Oh, I do have a darbuka over there. Yeah, it's kind of semi-handy. So yes, the answer is yes. So Robert did this nice like 45-minute masterclass thing on samba for congas, and it was great. He covered a lot, and he's just a good natural teacher. He teaches a lot, and he just makes it fun and easy, the way it should be. But he also gave some great information about the background, culture, the samba culture, samba de roda, which is in a more folkloric form in the north, in Bahia. And he talked about, just a lot of context, which I think is always good. Not to be exclusively, talking all the time. He did a lot of music. He shared a lot of stuff, rhythms, and he had a hebolo and also played the bass drum and talked about the clapping. He just did a lot of stuff that all kind of brought everything together for samba, and then playing samba rhythms on the conga drum, which of course you could play on a djembe or a darbuka or bongos. So it's great. So I just posted like 5 minutes before we went live today. So that's for patrons at the courses tiers or higher, and you guys can access that anytime. All right. The bongos I've been using, which they're back behind me over here. I don't know if you can see them. Can you see them? There they are. So I came in my studio and I had cranked them up. You guys remember last week or the week before I cranked the bongos way up? Well, let me tell you what happens when you crank them up really high. So I came back in here and yeah, the macho head, the small drum, was just ripped. So the bongos are going to be on a break. So no bongo music for a minute. So I got to change the head on there. But that's okay. I always tell people, like, people kind of freak out when a drum head breaks. But look, the heads for us are like the strings on a guitar or violin or cello or whatever, or the reed on a saxophone or an oboe. That's the stuff that you replace. That's not a permanent part of the instrument. So I don't get too bummed out, especially on bongos on the high drum. That's a usable part, right? So it's not like a horrible thing if the drum head breaks. When you buy a drum, you buy the shell. Okay, that's basically the rule. When you buy a drum, you buy the shell and the hardware and everything. The heads are what you change, and you go through them and you use them until they either break or they go kind of dead or whatever. They just don't sound like you want it to sound, and that's okay. On a drum like a bongo, like this drum, it's very easy to change the head. If you have a pre-fitted head, it's super easy. It's like a 10-minute process. If you want to tuck your own head and start with just a flat, animal skin round head, and soak it and put it on, that's like a 30-minute process. But even then, it's not that bad. Djembe, a little difficult to do yourself. You can do it, but I recommend taking your djembe to a shop or somebody who knows how to do that. Have them change it and pay them for it. And I think that's money well spent. I'm probably going to put a thicker head than was on these bongos. So I'm going to look around and see if I have anything, first of all, and then maybe just do it myself and put the head I want on. Maybe a calfskin or like a cowskin head. Because a lot of these drums now, especially the factory-made drums, like these Tycoon, so Toka, Tycoon, LP, Meinl, they all are made in Asia, and they use water buffalo a lot of the time, which is fine, but it tends to be a little, it's more fragile, I think, for the thickness, a little drier. It's not quite, it doesn't have the elasticity, in my opinion, as the cowskin or the calfskin, or mule, for example. So I might try to go old school, and we'll see. I'll keep you guys in the loop on that. All right, where are we time-wise? I think we're about to the Gimme 5. So why don't you guys start putting together your Gimme 5 wish lists, which Roseanne will put the the guidelines in the chat, but it's basically just pick 5 things that I have here or that you feel I probably have within arm's reach. We're doing arm's reach music. And then I will loop it up. I'll build a loop for that. Just as a reminder, I do have the ukulele. We've got some Native American style flutes. I've got, a few different drums, keyboard, Joya tubes, hand percussion. And I'll do my best to play some music. While that's going on, I want to remind you guys that we have a master class with a master teacher every month for patrons. And in May, we've got Randy Gloss. Randy is a friend. Randy's been on the channel. I have some videos of him. He did a tabla and some frame drum stuff. So he'll be sometime in May, but Randy is amazing. He teaches at CalArts, California Institute of the Arts, up here in Valencia, about 30 minutes north of where I am. And Randy is just a world-class musician. So look him up if you're not familiar with Randy. Randy Gloss. Oh, I said, Master Class with Randy Gloss. I was like, did I say Randy Class? I'm reading my own graphic from like a few meters or a couple meters away. All right, no, that's correct. Master Class with Randy Gloss. Make sure you take it or it's going to be your loss. So look into that. And then I don't have somebody for April yet, but I'll get somebody. And I'm probably, just FYI, you guys, I'm probably going to be, hold on. Let's go back to the proper view. I think what we're going to do for these master classes, just for quality, is they will be pre-recorded, either in the teacher's studio or my studio, and then we'll publish them on the site. And then you guys can still ask questions, and I can, ask the instructor questions that you guys might have. So we'll still have a little bit of that. But I feel like the quality is so much better when we can record something, at home, in our home studio, rather than me trying to record, with them over the internet. It just creates a lot of issues that I think it's like, why? If we don't have to, let's go for quality and make sure that we have something that's really good, that will, that people, because you guys are going to use this for a long time, as long as you're a patron on the Patreon site. So I wanted to do that just to up the quality and then not deal with, all the little weird issues that come along with trying to live stream or do a Zoom thing or whatever it is. All right. So, yeah, welcome, Jordan. And I don't see anybody from Facebook, so maybe we're not on there. All right. So we're just rounding the corner to the Gimme 5 section. We've got about a little over 10 minutes, so we have time. But let me know, you guys, what you want to do. I'm going to make sure all my gear is working and connected, and I'm going to erase the loops I have in the looper and get set up on my end. We can also have you can have like a synthesizer kind of thing. That's kind of sad. All right. Are we zeroing in on a Gimme 5? Do I need to go? Let me go grab the Darbuka just in case that is that ends up in there. I don't know if it will, but I want to be ready. I have this nice darbuka, and I have to admit, I don't play it that often. I play darbuka like a guy who plays congas plays darbuka, you know, which I think is okay. You know, I'm not trying to pass myself off as a darbuka expert, so I just have it, and I've taken a few lessons, but oops, I'm losing my head, but I never practice. That's the sound of unpacking a darbuka, by the way. Always hear that when you unpack the darbuka. It's like, yeah. All right. Ay. It is pretty. Check it out. Let's be honest. This is the real reason we buy these, because it's amazing. It's got like who does this? All this this little inlay. It's crazy. You just see it and you're like, oh, I think I need to have that. That is pretty. Ooh. What are the chances? All right, I'm having fun. I'm just I'm just waiting. Do we have a Okay, do we have a give me five? Okay, we do. All right, let me catch up on the chat. It just went out of my view. Hold on. Okay, who is that? Who is it though? From our I don't know how you say that. Our Burkan. Cajon, djembe, joya tubes, wiro, and darbuka. Cajon, djembe, joya tubes, wiro, and darbuka. I think my wiro is actually out in the other room. Oh, I have that little red one back there. I found my gourd wiro, which I posted a picture of. I was looking through some boxes, and I found it. And I was excited because I like it. It's a really nice gourd wiro, but it's still in the other room. Okay, so let me grab the djembe. I'm going to try to not knock a bunch of stuff over. Here, enjoy this. This could be loud. All right. So I've got joya tubes, cajon, djembe, darbuka, and wiro. Is that right? Yes. All right. I'm ready. Let's review the sounds before we start. So wiro, we've got this. But who knows how we're going to play it. We've got djembe, and I can't play this loud right now. This is a nice djembe, kind of heavy. I think this is from Drum Skull Drums, I think. And then we have the darbuka, which you've heard already. And we understand that is in the key of C. So I think we're going to be in the key of C here. And then we have the joya tubes. And cajon, which is down here. Let me show you. Just in case you guys don't know. Okay, this is the cajon, right? It's got padding on the top, thankfully. A couple little feet down there. And this is by Kopf Percussion, and I really like this cajon, you guys. I mean, that's why I use it, because it is beefy. Is that also in C? It is. I'm discovering a lot today in my own studio. That's awesome. So I have a lot of instruments in C. That was the key I was playing in earlier too. So maybe the music from earlier like it resonated out and invisibly tuned everything, and all the molecules aligned, and now everything's in C. Maybe that happened. I doubt it. But maybe. We don't know that it didn't happen. All right. Okay, is there a tempo or a style or anything? Did I miss that? I know Roseanne asked, what does it say? Okay, oh, like a bossa nova thing? Yeah, well, if it's bossa nova, it'd be kind of slow, but we could do medium. How about medium? And that stays in our, kind of in our Brazilian vibe today. So we'll see. I have no idea what I'm going to play, you guys. I mean, this is I'm sort of like waiting for something to drop in to my to my brain. I think I should just start playing, and then we'll see what happens. Let me get I'm gonna get a kind of a backing, thing going. Let me change. I'm changing the, the click groove, the groove that I listen to. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm not talking during that. So it takes me a second. All right. Here we go. Let's try this. All right, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We ran long today. We ran late. All right. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm not sure what that was. It was something. I know that. All right. Thanks for showing up, you guys. I appreciate it. See us over at Patreon. Join the Facebook group and say hello. Share some pictures. You know, and go make some great music and play for some people who wouldn't normally get to hear music. You know, go play for some elderly folks. Maybe there's some shut-in people that don't get out, and you can go play for them, or go play with some kids somewhere. Go just play in the park so people hanging out can, you know, just enjoy a little sound, little music making, live music. All right, thanks everybody. We'll see you next week.
Drum Club.